Hi. In this video, we're going to write the code to move the array of burger sprites. We're going to create some variables up at the top of our game1.cs class file here, and just put them anywhere at the top. And this is going to be, we're going to have an integer here. We're going to call int counter. This is going to count the times through the game loop. I'm going to set it equal to 0 at first. And then we're going to create one called int denominator. We're going to use that in the division a little later. Set it equal to 30. And then int remainder. Int remainder, we're going to use that in the division too. And then int burger move. And that's going to be set to 5, which is 5 pixels. That's how far the burgers are going to move each time we move them. And then we're going to go to our update method. And up here at the top, we're going to increment that counter. So int counter plus plus, semicolon. And then we're going to do our division. So we're going to say int remainder is equal to int counter. Then we're going to use a percent sign, which is something called a modulo division. And we're going to divide it by the int denominator. Okay, so let's talk about what this does. This is going to take the int counter, which every time we go through the game loop is going to be incremented, and divide it by our denominator. Now the modulo division says, I don't care what the number of times it goes into this is, I only care about the remainder. And I'm going to put that into int remainder, which means for every 30 times it goes through, it's going to have the values 0 through 29. And then I can use those. So now I'm going to go to move sprites, and I'm going to create a loop here. And this is a simple way to do this. We can do this for more performance later, but this will work. It's plenty performance for what we've got. So we're going to go through for each burger sprite burger in our burger sprite array. And the game loop runs 60 times a second. So as long as the system has enough performance. So we're going to test here. So if burger.boolActive, which means it's a burger that's being written to the screen, and int remainder equals 0. So this is going to happen twice a second. We're going to move the burger. So for each of these burgers that are active, we've got burger dot sprite pause dot y plus equals, we're going to add to it, and we're going to add int burger move. So then twice a second, the active burgers are going to move 5 pixels down the screen. And when they're not active, or when the remainder is not equal to 0, then this won't execute, so we won't have any movement. So that's what we need. So we can save this, and we're done for now.